Alright, we're back with the Trumpeter Missouri build, the 1/200 scale Trumpeter kit. And what I have going on today, I switched on over to the superstructure. And I'm going to go ahead and start working on the gun tubs now. Seems the most easiest thing to start off with, and the most tedious thing to start off with. Each one of these sections of gun racks have to be put in these gun tubs. All these sections in through here, all in through here. That's my starting point there, which is the 07A1, A, B, and C. And show you what that looks like on the manual. This is the Ponto's aftermarket kit, and this is how they have theirs laid out. I don't know. And basically, this is the area where I started off with the 07A1. Next, I'll be moving on to the 07A2, A3, and all the way around. And this is on the port side. Port, and then flip it around to the starboard. So I've got lots of photo edge to deal with here today. So basically what I use to deal with this photo etch is this little device here, which deals with this very fine, delicate photo etch. Comes with this blade, and you can get more blades at your home center. It's a stable ceramic base with an aluminum bending port and the thumb screw nail here. And I find this very helpful with very delicate, tedious photo etch. For attaching the photo etch, I use the Super Glue Professional Liquid Loctite because it's extremely thin, and it'll help bond it down before I get to painting. And this is basically the type of photo etch you're going to be looking at with a Ponto's aftermarket kit. And this is the section I have worked on now, and I got to move on to others. So basically what I do is when I get a Ponto's kit, I go through the photo etch and I mark off the sections. And I label it number 15. It starts off with the 18C1 all the way down to the 1208. And anything in between that is the numbers I'll be working with, all kinds of portholes and whatnot to deal with on that. And here's a final look at what these gun tubs will start shaping up to look like once the photo etch and these other incidentals are put in. As you can see, it's quite extensive in through there, and this is the flip side. This is probably the port side here. This is a good example of all the photo etch junk that needs to go in there. And of course, these are the ones that are toward the bow section of the ship. So all of this stuff has to be put in. This is going to take weeks to do. Just this alone is going to take weeks before you even start getting into the other stuff. And very rarely you'll run into a photograph where they'll actually give you a breakdown of the numbers, because most of this stuff is not numbered at all. They want you to flip over to the opposite side, pick out your gun tub, and go over to the corresponding panel, which you'll have to hunt through, seek it out, find it, label it, circle it, do whatever you have to do like I did here, and start labeling everything and work on it until you're finished, and then move on to another section. So I'll be working on that the rest of the day, and that pretty much wraps up the update for this video. I guess the only other thing I could add is if anyone who's not familiar with ships but would like to build one, you can go online and download this little diagram thingy here, which will give you the orientation of the vessel, the bow, the stern, and all the other little incidentals you'll need to know. and then you can get a cross section of where the keel is, the beam, and all that other good stuff. So you can be familiar with what these directions are talking about when they call out whether you need the port quarter or whatever. You can look that up on your orientation sheet and you can see it right there. So that'll take a lot of the guesswork out. So that's where we're at today. Until next time, see you.